Ladies and gentlemen, Leslie Crowther.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome once more to Stars in Their Eyes, the show in which our star guests become their favourite stars before your very eyes. As always, 5 people from all walks of life, people just like you, are not only transformed into famous faces from the world of show business, but also get the chance to make their television singing debut. And what's more, they will all be singing live, and that is really something, I promise you. At the end of the show, one of them will be voted the winner by our studio audience and will go forward to the grand final in a month's time to join last week's winner.
Dance, ballerina dance.
Nat King Cole, otherwise known as Liverpool bricklayer and father of 4, Bernard Wenton. Yeah, wasn't that a terrific start to the new series? And now to start tonight's show, our first star guest. From Leyland in Lancashire, will you welcome Julie Key? Lovely to see you.
Thank you.
Welcome to the show, Julie.
It's good to be here.
And it's good to see you, because you look wonderful. You're married to Andy the postman.
That's right.
You've got a house full of pets.
Yes.
Wonderful. And you sing, because all this tells us so. You sing in pubs and clubs, not with that thing, I hope.
No.
Oh. And although you're only a young lady, you've been singing for a very long time, and in a way you started at the top, didn't you?
That's
because
right.
At one of your first performances, there was a special person in the audience.
That's right.
Who was that?
The Queen.
Good heavens above.
It was the Queen.
Lovely.
Yeah.
How old were you?
I was 6 at the time.
Yes.
And I sang a song for her which she wanted to hear. A song was called Greensleeves.
Ah,
So I did that and she enjoyed it.
Yeah, did she speak to you?
Yes, she did. She asked me what I was going to do when I grow up, and I said I wanted to be famous.
Yeah, and with any luck, tonight will be the start of all that glittering stairway to the stars. Wonderful. By royal appointment, Julie, who are you going to be for us tonight?
Tonight, Leslie, I'm going to be Janet Jackson.
Yes! All of your working life, you have been a singer. And tonight, singing live, Julie Key is Janet Jackson. sensational start to the show. Julie Key as Janet Jackson. And our next singing double and star guest number 2, all the way from Essex, is Mark Robinson. Thank you. Welcome to the show. Now, have you any idea who Mark is going to be? Don't tell us yet. I think it's rather tricky. We certainly know, Mark, exactly what you do for a living, because we've got all this electronic gear here. What exactly do you do?
Right, I'm a quality control inspector in a factory.
Yes.
And what we manufacture is online gauges that measure the moisture content in foodstuffs using the molecular vibration and infrared light.
I think it's brilliant. God, blimey, no wonder your hobbies are all important to you. You like science fiction, OK? Yes. And you like all sorts of things. You also restore classic cars, yes?
That's right. I've got 2 Consul Capris. They're early 60s Fords.
Ever get any trouble with the police?
Oh, I've been stopped dozens and dozens of times.
Because you're a lousy driver?
Sometimes. But sometimes I get stopped because the police like to have a look at the cars. They like to admire them.
Of course they do. Now then, have you any idea who young Mark is going to be? No? They've no idea at all. You'll have to tell them. Go on, tell them.
Tonight I'm going to be Buddy Holly.
By day, a quality control inspector, but tonight, singing live, Mark Robinson is Buddy Holly. What about that, then? Mark Robinson with a 50s classic. And now our final star guest in part 1, a delightful working mum from Bury, Alison Conway. Welcome to the show.
Thanks very much.
Ah, you feel all right?
Yes, yeah.
Good girl. Walk up here, look at all this. It tells the story of your life, this does. Working mum, part-time typist, full-time mother. 2 nappies, I see. What does that signify?
2 babies.
Hey, 2 babies. Tell me their names.
Carolyn and Lauren.
How old are they?
1 and 2.
1 and 2. God. 2 babies under 2 years of age. That's hard work, isn't it?
No, they're really good.
Are
yeah,
they?
Yeah.
And who's looking after them at the moment?
My sister.
Do you employ anybody else in the family to look after them? Anybody?
Yeah, and, the grandmas and any, you know, anyone else that wants to help.
You've got it all sorted out, haven't you?
Yes.
And you've certainly got the ladies sorted out that you're going to be for us tonight.
I have.
Who
yeah.
is that?
Tonight I'm going to be Jennifer Rush.
Yeah! Mother of 2 and part-time typist Alison Conway. Tonight, singing live is Jennifer Rush.
stars in the morning, and never sleeping time are rolling by like thunder now. As I look in your eyes, I hold on to your body. Feel each move you make. Your voice is warm and tender, a love that I could not forsake. 'Cause I am your lady. You are the man. Whenever you reach for me, I'd want that I can. Have you for somewhere I've never been. Sometimes I am burning, ready to love by the power of love. Sometimes I am burning, ready to love by the power of love. By the power of
What a beautiful song. Well done, Alison Conway. Now, already tonight, we've seen Jennifer Rush, Buddy Holly and Janet Jackson. And that's just part one. Join us again for two more star guests after the break.